tell the story? And how do you tell this story and so that an audience can appreciate it? And it's done in different ways in different countries, and it's done different ways by different people, and even in the same cultures. So the more you experience these different ways of telling the story, the broader it's going to make your reservoir of directing talent.
Okay. I think one last question. My best friend wanted to ask a question. I think he sent it to my phone. He wants to go into directing. I have to see. Okay. Brian wants to know about sorry.
That's okay. Time is yours.
How do you establish good connections in relationships and make sure that those relationships last?
Now how do you? There's two parts to that. How do you establish a connection? Is by being at the right place at the right time, and knowing exactly who it is you'd like to work for, and being persistent. Like if if a director knows that a certain theater company in the city, whatever city it is, Chicago, New York, L.A., Phoenix, Pittsburgh, wherever. If there's a company that you like, you want to be around that company as much as you want, and make sure that the artistic director knows who you are, and knows of your work. That's the first thing in establishing a contact. You got to place yourself in the right position to talk to the person who you want to work for. Whoever it is. Or if there's I could work for this. I would like to work for this person, this person, this person, this person. If they're all in the same city, make sure that these people know who you are. By finding out what organizations that they're a part of. If they're part of the League of Chicago Theaters, well, then you join the League of Chicago Theaters and be a member. So these people know who you are. And then make sure that they become familiar with the work. Present yourself to them. Say, I'm a director. This is what I do. Da 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 da. That's how you form connections. Now, the second part is how do you keep those connections going? Well, if you work for them, you make sure that when you work for them, you work for them and do a good job. Especially at the beginning of you always want to do a good job, regardless of whether you were at the beginning of your relationship or anywhere, any part of that relationship. You want to do a good job for that individual. You never want to say, well, I don't care about this, this show, so, I'll give it half my effort. You never you give it your all, and you give it, you cooperate with people, and sometimes even in situations where you have to bite your tongue. The old adage is, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Just do your job and move on. And that way, no one can say anything bad about you, because it's a very, very small field. A bad reputation will follow you much faster than a good reputation. And you want always, the main thing you want when somebody says, well, what was it like working with that individual? You want them to say, yeah, well, it's the least thing you want to have them say, well, they did a good job. They were quiet, but they did a good job. The job will get done. That's the baseline. Other than that, well, yeah, well, he did a great job. He's a wonderful person to work with. Da 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 da. All that's good, but at least do the good job. You know, nothing less than a good job. Yeah. That's how you maintain your connections with people.
Okay. Well, that concludes the interview.
No, that was easy. That was
You
easy.
gave a lot of good information.
Well, good.
You
good.
you thought.